in near Corsicana. We are now joined by Barbara Brooks Teague. If you don't know her, you haven't been paying attention. She, of course, are the mother of Maceo Teague of the national championship Baylor basketball team. And Barbara joins us, Paul, Craig, and David on Sic'Em 365 Radio. Baylor Alumni by Choice recipient. When did all this start? When did you find out about it? What does it mean to you?
Oh, my gosh. Hi, everyone. Actually, Terry Lane Pittman, she sent me she DM'd me back February. And I looked at it and said, oh, that's really nice. And that's all I said. If I can remember the conversation correctly, she said, no, I'm going to nominate you. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And so I went back and read it again and, tears fell and all that good stuff. So I just thought it was very special. So that's when it all started back in February.
Sometimes it's probably hard for parents to kind of go full tilt, especially in today's, college athletics with the university, knowing that, Maceo was, he was to transfer himself. But what about Maceo's experience here and your experience here that made you go so full tilt into being, such a big Baylor supporter?
It's just, honestly, people will hear, it's the cliche, it's the culture of joy, and it is. And I was there over the weekend, and it's always the same. Everyone is so nice and so warm and just loving, and you can feel the spirit, and you really can, of the Lord and the joy. And I really like that. I really love the relationship that we had with the coaches. And they made sure that we were okay when we came in, and if we needed anything, as far as, and of course it was all above the table as far as our well-being. Let me clarify that. And just taking care of Maceo, because that was one of my concerns, if you will, because he was over 1,000 miles away. And it wasn't about us being able to watch the games. It was, he comes from a family environment, and we wanted that for Maceo, and he definitely found that there at Baylor.
Yeah, you have been incredibly vocal with what you say on Twitter about the university, about the memories, about obviously Maceo being a part of that. Maceo is one of them. There's a lot of men's basketball players that we just enjoyed, so like adored them in a lot of different ways. And what did Baylor mean to him?
Oh, it meant a lot. He's even there. You know what I'm saying? He came back to even work out throughout the summer. So it means a lot to him. I mean, he got a degree from a prestigious university. The people welcomed him. Just everything. The whole gamut is the way we live, if you will. So what he left from in Ohio, he found it there at Baylor.
Barbara Brooks Teague is with us, Sic'Em 365 Radio, 365 Sports. So when you received the honor, what kind of did you get wined and dined all day? What was that kind of like?
No, actually, oh my gosh, the last time I really had flown in and out like that, it was back probably COVID, and it was a terrible experience. I didn't really get to the hotel until 2:15 a.m. Maceo and I, we were in the gym actually, so some things never changed. So after I finally got to him, and I was up at 7 a.m. and then I went over to the gym with him again, and then it was time for the ceremony, and so later on they wined and dined us that morning. It was very nice. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was very nice. They served us brunch. And then we had the ceremony. And then after that, Maceo and I, we just spent a little bit of time together. It's hot in Waco. Barbara didn't want to be in 100. I'm not trying to be out. But, we went around. I got to see some things that I didn't see prior to, after the team had won the championship, like the sign up outside on the building. And I got to hold the trophy. So that's all I did. And then I had to leave because I was only there for hours.
You mentioned Lane Pittman, who's Grant Taft's daughter, and her husband is, of course, an NFL agent as well. I saw a lot of other people who were incredibly proud of you and excited for you as well. You feel all that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and they've always been that way. They've been supportive, and even in DMs. I mean, they've been a blessing to me, and just because it's sometimes difficult as you being a parent, and because everyone always tells me when I leave Ohio, enjoy the game. You can't enjoy the game because you want your child to be on 100% at all times on the court. And so it's sometimes it's a little bit stressful for parents. And I think a lot of parents can attest to that, especially with them being a pivotal point, a player on the court. So, they were very, very compassionate. They were very understanding because, sometimes I'm vocal, but they're just very loving group of fans. I love them to death.
I like that you keep saying that you and Maceo are in the gym, which
Sure.
People may not know. You're not just sitting there with him. You taught Maceo how to play basketball. His shot and your shot are similar. And how's your game right now still?
I can still shoot. As far as my game, I haven't actually played in years, but I can still give Maceo the business if we play horse. So I'll give him a battle.
That's what, and here's the deal. Maceo will admit that.
Yeah, well, good.
The last time he was on, I asked him about it, and he said, "Yeah, it's not, for a professional basketball player, you'd think he'd get there quicker."
Yeah, yeah, that's my boy. He's going to get there, though. He's going to get there.
Oh yeah, don't bet against Maceo Teague, right? Don't. That's a bad bet. We appreciate you, Barbara. Congratulations. When I saw that, I just smiled. Because you've been kind of a nice shining light because of your connection to Baylor, but also how you promote Baylor, and you're not afraid to say things when you want to say things. And we appreciate you and proud to have you as a part of the show today.
Oh, thank you all. I thank my Baylor fans and not my fans, but I thank the Baylor fans. I love the university to death. So thank you all.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Congratulations, Baylor alumni by choice. Elaine Pittman, who's watches and listens to our show, Grant's daughter. Thank you for being the one who put her up for that as well. So congratulations to Barbara Brooks Teague. When we come back, the 5 o'clock hour, we'll hear from